Ho, 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 ho. Good evening, LeBain, and good evening, Jason. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Come here, Luna. Luna, come here. Come here. You're all right. Oh, all right. All right. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Ivy, good evening. Oh, LeBain says, "Hey, Jason, look at sweet Luna. Oh gosh, I know she's just a doll. She deserves a treat for that. Wouldn't you all agree? Huh? Little reindeer treat? Certainly. I hope everyone's having a great evening. You're feeding your kitty. I seen your kitty in that video. Very kitty. Very beautiful kitty, I mean. Christopher, good evening and welcome. Everybody say hello. Miss Poppy, good evening and hello. Yes, Luna is beautiful. She's the most beautiful reindeer in the whole wide world. Ain't none of them got anything on her. Huh. Another treat. Oh, there we go. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. May, good evening. How are you? Johnson's Video Productions. Good evening, Amy, and hello and welcome. Everybody say hello to the Johnson's Video Connections and to May Labata, to LeBain, and to Jason. And of course, you got to say hello to beautiful Luna. Cindy Blogs, good evening and welcome. Glad you could make it. Do appreciate you coming. You all right? That's good, May. Now get this. Santa's staying in Maine right now. And tomorrow it's supposed to be rain and be 52 degrees. And we got snow on the ground. Jason said, hello, Luna. How you doing today, baby girl? She does make a great reindeer, Amy. I agree. May says, LeBain, how do you do that? LeBain wants to know, do what? Well, that makes for a weird looking video. That's the Santa of Christmas past. No, Santa did not. Santa's going to make some spaghetti. Old Camp rented lips for Santa. Old Camp Ranch. Merry Christmas and good evening to you. Amy's laughing. Yes, it was jumping around. That because I was the Santa, Cindy, of Christmas past. You like the special effects? May said the kiss or lips, LeBain. Oh, I think she means the emojis, Stephanie. It should be right on whatever your device is at, the smiley face. May wants to know how everybody is in the chat. Hello, Miss Poppy, and welcome. Glad everybody could make it. Trace Creations. Trey says, YouTube people, Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas to you, Trace. Big Steve, good evening and welcome. Are you leaving, Ivy? If you are, have a great evening and bless you. Trey said, hey, LeBain. Yes, the emojis. It should be the smiley face right down by where you type. The Johnson's video said, doing great, May. Ivy said, thank you, LeBain. Well, thank you, LeBain. I appreciate that. Santa likes to do his part and spread the love. Speaking of which, since how I have 15 wonderful people in here, Santa opened up a card today from LeBain, and it had a really sweet little soap sample of, I think it was called Desire. So Santa showered up with that, and Santa smells so good. And then Santa noticed that there was little glitter things in it too, which was really cool because now Santa has glittery mistletoe, and I smell good too. Yes, Santa Claus is coming to town. Rosanna, good evening and welcome. I hope you're doing well. Bain says, no, I did not see your live stream last night, Trace. May said, yes. Yes, it is fancy soap, and it is nice. Man, your skin feels so much different. Or should I say you don't feel things on your skin that you did when you used that harsh crap from the store. Well, Ivy, I hope you have a great evening, and bless you, and take care, and Merry Christmas if I don't speak to you again. Jason said, hello, Rosanna. Welcome to the stream, dear. You're very welcome, LeBain. That's some wonderful soap. My question to you is, how would that be using it on the hair, Stephanie? Trace Creation says, it's all right, LeBain. Rosanna said, good night, Ivy. How do you highlight you want to highlight somebody's name, you put when you click on your chat, you put the @ signal, the sign that you have there, and then start typing out their name, and it'll automatically put it up for you when you click on it. Michael McReynolds, good evening and welcome. I'm doing excellent this evening, and I hope you are as well. You can definitely use it as a shampoo. Yeah, all natural ingredient. That's what I was thinking. Because that other, man, store-bought stuff, they just like food, it's got 100 different things in it that they don't need. That's how you do it, man. You got it. Jason said, hi, Michael. Bain said, hi, Michael. Bain says, May kisses. The Johnson's video production said, thanks for that. I did not know that. Yeah, it's all natural stuff. You check out her website, Amy. I'm telling you, it does make the skin feel different. You don't have that dryness. I think I'll use it in my hair. for sure. Probably why Santa lost his hair is because of all the chemicals that's been in his shampoo for the last 1,025 years. You're doing fine, Michael? I'm glad. Rosanna said the Johnsons, hello. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to you, Michael. Thank you, Grandpa. Yes, no chemicals or parabens. Exactly. I mean, just like in cook stuff, that extra stuff can't be good for you. Michael says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone in the chat. The Bane says you got it, May. Cammy, good evening. How are you? And I hope well. Everybody say hello. Or is it Carmi? I need to get some bifocals. I hope you're having a great evening. May says I can't see it at LeBain. Michael says thank you, Jason. Ah, that's wonderful, LeBain. I will surely use that. Wash my hair and my beard. Oh, I can. That's getting long. Carmi, okay. You finally showed up, and thank you, Carmi, for coming. Bain says, May, I can though, sis. Rosanna said, Carmi, hello. The Johnsons video said, same to you, Michael McReynolds. Tony, good evening and welcome. Everybody say hello to Tony. Jason says, you too, Rosanna. May says, I was wondering about you, Carmi. Carmi said, hello at May Labata. Hillbilly Holler, good evening and welcome. Yes. Oh, Santa don't mind the moonshine spark milk. Michael said, thank you, my friend, to Johnson's videos. Carmi says, why you wondering? Yes, actually, Santa's had moonshine before, and moonshine is about the only thing that doesn't give you a hangover. You can actually see a difference in the beard softening. Well, thank you. I mean, it is. It feels really good. Jason said, welcome to the stream, Hillbilly. May said, it must not have paid her taxes. The Bain says, hey, sis Carmi. Rosanna, how long have I had my beard? Oh, I've had it for quite a few years now. I've shaved it off a couple times, but this year just a couple months to get it like this. You're thinking about getting drunk, but right now, not right now. If you're home, anytime's good. Well, Trace, you have a wonderful evening, and thank you for coming. The Bain says, "May haha, silly." Rosanna said, "Hey, hello, Tony." Tony Shell's message deleted by Jason. Well, that must not have been good. Was someone being naughty to Santa? And Rosanna said, have a wonderful time, Tony. Trey. Excuse me, Santa got someone knocking at the door. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Yes, please don't use the S word. Thank you for that, Jason. Cindy, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming. Bless you and your family. LeBain says, "Love you, Sis May." Yeah, I've watched a few of your videos, May. You're a hoot. Such a down to earth person and so nice to listen to. May said, "Carmi Esther, no Archer. I do not answer them. Just play along with them." Must have been. What did I miss? May said, "You more, LeBain." Hillbilly Holler, May is awesome. Yes, she is. Really nice to listen to. You call her Angel? Good evening, Riza. And hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Here, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Go eat my little brat.
The Johnson's Video Productions, thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate it. Much love to you and yours on this holiday. God bless you. Have a good night. Jason wants to know why you don't want him to get drunk, LeBain. Hillbilly Holler said cougars are really fun, but you're now a lion. I guess it's called. Because you're supposed to be healing, LeBain said. They said, LeBain, Grandpa Santa, I'm not an angel, but I can be to Santa. Well, there you go. You can be Santa's angel. Michael McReynolds says, everybody in chat, please do not forget to smash that thumbs up button. Thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate that. May says, her English bad? I don't think so. Your English is fine. Jason said, but I have chance because my wife or daughter ain't home. Well, that's definitely, you don't want to get drunk without anybody there and you're hip healing. Michael says, hello, May. LeBain says, May, she loves you so much. Hillbilly Holler, 10 watching and 6 likes. Hey, that's okay. No, Luna, bring him here. Excuse me. Luna's chewing on her antlers. Let me see that. Let me have that. Yo, is that your way of telling me you don't like being a reindeer? Huh? Come here. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. I know, huh? Treats work every time. May says, thank you, Santa. LeBain said, thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, LeBain. Hello, Steve and Tess. How you doing, Tess? I hope you're well. Welcome, welcome. Mrs. Green Thumb, hello and welcome. Hope you're having a great evening. Come here, Luna. Come on. Oh, good girl. Come here. Oh, I know. Well, you want to sit right down there where you can be on the camera? Good girl. Oh, there she is. Oh, love her. Yes, welcome, Steve and Tess. Better man, better off. Good evening and welcome. May says, hi, Steve and Tess. Mrs. Green Thumb says, hello, everyone. Oh, Luna, you're just so, you messed up you chewed your antler up. Oh, my goodness. Steve is driving. Well, drive safe. Doing well. Carmi said, hello, Mrs. Green Thumb. May says, Santa is popular. Yeah, Santa's doing all right. Santa's one of those people that don't complain, because when you do, something else can happen. Mrs. Green Thumb says, Luna looks good. Well, thank you. She is beautiful. Mr. Green Thumb says, hello, Carmi. Munching and chatting. Good evening, Annie, and welcome. Here's this beautiful Luna. Yes, there's your girl. May said, where are you, sis? Who's not leaving a thumbs up? I don't know. Call him on the phone and chew him out. That's all right. Tess said, hello, Luna. I know, huh? Oh, look at that. You know, have you ever seen a more beautiful face? She is one beautiful girl, and she knows it. Uh-oh. Dropping biscuits on Santa's lap. Hey. Oh, that was so sweet. I love you too. I love you too, Luna girl. Amber, good evening and welcome. Your first time here. Everybody say hello to Amber and John Homestead. Yes, everybody loves Luna. May said, munching, hello. Yes, welcome, Amber. Rosanna says, hello, Amber. Everybody saying hello to Amber and thank you. May saying hello. Haha, to my face, my wrath is about like facing a bunny. I couldn't hurt a fly. Oh, I bet you got that temper. Munching and chatting says, hi, Mar. Amber and John says, hey, Rosanna. Mr. Green Thumb said, hey, May. Jason says, hello, Amber. Welcome to the stream. Munching said, May. Amber and John says, hi, Munching. Munching and chatting said, hi, Mrs. Green Thumb. May says, oh, so sweet. Yes, she is. She's an angel. I love her. Always there. If I'm gone 5 minutes, she goes crazy. Amber said hello to everyone. Munching said hello, Hillbilly. Hillbilly hollers smiling. You love my reindeer? Well, thank you. I bet you, I'm telling you, Blaine, I know that about you. You pressed the right button. Same here. Good evening, Steve. Yes, the Bane scares you. I know. I can tell that about her. You push the wrong buttons or get on the wrong side, and the reindeer caca is going to hit the fan. Jason said, Luna, I'm going to cry because you ain't talking to him. I know. I wish Luna could talk. Rosanna said, hello, USMC Steve. Bain says, no, Steve. Hillbilly Holler, don't nobody poke LeBain. No, not the wrong way. She is the cutest reindeer. She just had her antlers out in the kitchen, Annie. They fell off her head, so she was chewing them. I think that's her way of saying she don't really care for the antlers. You got to look at the camera. Show everybody how beautiful you are. You look up here. Oh, look at that beautiful face. Gosh. Everybody loves that Luna. Yes. Yeah, you can snap on someone easy. I can too. You know, we all have that button if it's pushed. It's called being a human being. Bain says, thank you, Hillbilly Holler. May says, Santa, someone texting you might be Mrs. Claus in the future. Yeah, okay. Didn't nobody texting me. Munching and chatting's laughing. I think Annie's laughing at you, Luna. You want to lay down on Santa's lap? Come on. Come on. You might as well. You drooled all over my lap. There you go. Now we'll put this down a little bit so we can see you. Yes. Oh, gosh. So beautiful. Steve says he gave a thumbs up. Thank you. You don't need any crazy lady calling you? LeBain says, May, that's Grandpa's dating site. He dabbles on one side. Yeah. I don't go on any dating sites. Amber and John says, you have such a beautiful fur daughter. Yes, she is. She's beautiful. She agrees to do this foolish reindeer stuff. You have one named Red? Well, give Red a hug. May says, I know, right? Munchin chatting says, I am. She says, forget these antlers. Yes. May's laughing. Sanjay, good evening and welcome, or good morning to you and welcome. Glad you could make it. Stop in and say hello. Yes, good morning. Munching and chatting. Is everyone ready for Christmas? No, you know, I don't do mine until Christmas Eve. May says, Senja, hello. Hillbilly Holler, to test if a lady is mad, never poke. Give her a testicle. There you go. Like 13. Thank you. LeBain says, hey, Senja. Senja says, hello. May. Rosanna said, hello, Senja. Senja said, hello to LeBain. Jason, I'm ready for the first of the year so I can go get my new truck. There you go. Yes, hello, Senja. I appreciate you coming. You're still not ready? Neither am I. New truck, I know. That's great. Yeah, dating sites. No. No, pretty much anything. I get all these ones that message you and they want you to go live and chat with them, you know. Nah, that's all scam stuff. Can't wait until February. Go back to work. I bet. We went broke trying to get the car fixed, Amber. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. 7:29 a.m. where you're at, Senja. Can't wait to meet your Angel May. I bet. That's definitely one you got to film. Hillbilly Holly, I'm working Christmas since you'll be alone this year. Well, that's too bad. May says, Amber and John, welcome. Cindy said, most welcome, Grandpa. LeBain says, thumbs up, guys. Amber and John said, thank you, May. May says, yes, me too, LeBain. Amber and John, project so I can go 1 year without Christmas. Yeah, Christmas should be in the heart anyways. Rosanna said, I think I'll stay single. Thank you, dating sites. Yeah, for me. Me neither. Your first YouTuber to meet is LeBain? That'll be cool, huh? Jason said, if you all knew, please hit the like button. Thank you. Tess says, May, sorry I missed your live stream. I will check you out later. Yes, I want to definitely check out one of her live streams. May says, we are going to do a laugh out loud. That'll be fun. LeBain says, you hear me, Angel? May, I'm jealous for anyone else to meet you. Hillbilly Holler says, Christmas really is every day of the year, if you wish. That's exactly right. It should be every day of the year in your heart. May says, thank you, Tess. Amber and John said, great point, Hillbilly. May said, yes, I know, LeBain. Amber and John says, I meet 20 YouTubers in the past year and a half. Wow, that's cool, Amber and John Homestead. Hillbilly Holler, LeBain calls. If I don't like, I'm totally unliking this now. Bain says, haha, I'm not calling. Promise, Hillbilly. Hillbilly says, damn. Luna. Luna messed up Santa's belt. Come here. Want a biscuit? Come here. Come here. Come on. Up. You can sit right down there. Oh, such a good girl. Bain's laughing and said, silly. Jason said, Hillbilly, I'm not trying to help you out. No, I'm joking. Mrs. Green Thumb said, hello, LeBain. Amber and John, I came to the right live stream. Well, thank you. May said, thumbs up to Santa. Thank you, May. Mrs. Green Thumb says, hello, Jason. Hillbilly Holler, I should have drank more smart water today. There you go. You're having chicken pot pie? That sounds wonderful. I can make a good pot pie. I do have the crust down to a science. I make some of the best pie crust. May says, hello, Mrs. Green Thumb. Benjamin Chavez, good evening and welcome. Appreciate it. Ben saying hello to LeBain, and Mrs. Green Thumb says, hello, Benjamin. Jason says, I need more Mountain Dew. No, you don't. That stuff eats your insides out. LeBain says, hello, Benjamin. Mrs. Green Thumb says, hello, munching and chatting. Amber and John says, I had pizza for dinner. There you go. I'm going to cook some spaghetti. Maybe I'll just have some cinnamon toast. Stephen Tess says, hello, Mrs. Green Thumb. May said, hello, Benjamin. Benjamin says, hello, Mrs. Green Thumb. Mrs. Green Thumb says, hello, it's Stephen Tess. Stephen Tess blog says, hello, Benjamin. Hillbilly Holler, if we were talking drink request, I want one more Gentleman Jack. There you go. Santa loves him some Jack Daniels. Benjamin said, nice to see everyone here this evening. Yes, it is. You was on a new phone, now you're on a PC. That's cool. Benjamin says, hello, Stephen Tess. LeBain says, great seeing you, Ben. Yes, it is. And if any of you haven't checked it out, go check out LeBain's new video. It's a wonderful video to come out at Christmas time. It's really sweet. We need more of that at Christmas time. Spreading the love, no hate and drama and stuff. Amber and John says, hi, Benjamin. Yes, Benjamin says, love your new video. Exactly. Amber and John said, I'm getting bourbon for New Year's. There you go. May says, come to my house, Santa. I have egg rolls left over. Are they? There you go. I love egg rolls. Benjamin says, hello, Amber and John. LeBain says, Benjamin Chavez, yes, thank you for collaborating with me. It was a great video. Jason said, LeBain, you're lucky I can't drive because I would come and get that pie. Yeah, I love me some chicken pot pie. LeBain says, hi, Mrs. Green Thumb. Mrs. Green Thumb said, good. Hillbilly Holler, we need more likes. And if you haven't already looked at the people on here, yeah, don't use the S word though, Hillbilly, please. Check each other out if you're not familiar with them, though. May says, I want to see it. Benjamin said, hello, Jason. LeBain said, Jason, sorry, I have plenty. Oh, man, I'd love some chicken pot pie. But I'll settle for some sketty sauce and noodles. Because I can make me my own homemade garlic bread. Oh, that's going to be so wonderful. And yes, I will share it with the girl. She's still keeping her figure. Exploring with CF, good evening and welcome. Everybody say hello to Exploring with CF. Rosanna said hello, Benjamin. Jason said, hey, Amber. Listening while editing? Well, thank you. Bain said, May will be cooking for me when I go visit. That'll be so nice. Someone cooking for me. Yeah, there you go. Amber said, I say I loved on your channel. I don't like the S word. No, that's a spam word as far as YouTube goes. May says, you'll have some egg rolls, Ben, when LeBain come to visit. There you go. Rosanna said, exploring, hello. LeBain says, exploring with CF. Hey, buddy. Hillbilly Holler. I can't. No, you can't, Hillbilly. But that's cool. It's no big deal. It's one of those things that you don't know if YouTube's cracking down on or not. I mean, they took 50 friends from me because of what they called spam. I don't know what their guidelines is on spam, or I know they don't like emojis, but it's all good. Crash 8090, good evening and welcome. Everybody say hello to Crash. LeBain is coming to town, huh, May? Amber says hi, Exploring. Yeah, if LeBain's heading that way, Benjamin, you guys can go meet up and have dinner somewhere. Go over to May's house and eat some good food. Mrs. Green Thumb said, hello, Exploring. Bain says, oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Green Thumb. We'll visit you as well, sweetie. Mrs. Green Thumb said, hello, Rosanna. Hillbilly Holler said, that's crazy. I like the channel. I will support it. Yeah, I hear you. But when it comes back and forth, I guess in the chat, then they consider it a friend for friend channel. Kristen Elizabeth, good evening and welcome. Glad you could make it. Crashes, hope everyone's doing well. Everybody say hello to Kristen. Mrs. Green Thumb said, good job on that video. Yes, that was a great video, Mrs. Green Thumb. Rosanna said, Mrs. Green, hello. Mrs. Green Thumb said, hello, Crash. Hillbilly said, just like I support. Yeah, I do too, Hillbilly. See mine right in the background there. Always. May says, LeBain, I will catch your new video after hanging out with Santa and you. Thank you, May. Mr. Green Thumb says, hi, Hillbilly Holler. Bain said, thank you, Sis May. Crash 890 said, hey, Kirsten. May said, yes, I'll embrace those who wants to meet my craziness. Yay. Exactly, May. Rosanna said, LeBain's Christmas video is beautiful. It is. And it just at the right time of the year. Mrs. Green Thumb says, hello, May Labata. Cool. Hillbilly says, to delete you for speaking your mind, you have a lawyer? Yeah. That could take months in court, though. Christian Elizabeth said, hey, Crash. May says, you're welcome, Mrs. LeBain. Amber and John said, Project, I'm going to meet up with YouTuber this spring. I'm so excited. I got the confirmation. That's cool. Amber and John says, hi, Kirsten. Mrs. Green Thumb says, hello, Kirsten. Rosanna said, Kirsten, hello. Bain says, okay, mouth is full. I'm on silent, but here. All righty. Thank you. May says, Mrs. Green Thumb, are you from up? Yes. Up in Canada. One of our good neighbors, though. Mrs. Green Thumb, up. Jason says, okay, guys, I'm going to go get my new police car with my two friends. I'll see you all next stream. Thank you so much for coming, Jason. Bless you and your family. Have a great night. LeBain says, take care, Jason. Jason said, you too, dear. Rosanna said, good night, Jason. Mrs. Green Thumb said, night, Jason. Mrs. Green Thumb, oh. May said, LeBain, eat your dinner. Yes. Jason said, night, guys. Munching and chatting said, hi, Mrs. Green. May said, I am your mother, LeBain. Amber and John said, good night, Jason. May said, Peninsula Santa, North America. You know, you go to the Maine coast here, and we're only an hour away from Nova Scotia. Munching and chatting said, night, Jason. Yeah, Christmas is another day, but you know what? Gotta celebrate Jesus. I mean, there is a reason why they come up with that date, right? Amber says, LOL, May. Bain says, May, don't get on to mommy, please. Hillbilly Holler, LeBain seems like she's a trickster, though. No. You want that, Luna? May's laughing. Amber and John said, I'm mostly looking forward to New Year's because 2019 is going to be a great year for me. Well, I hope it is, Amber and John. I know mine's going to be a lot better. LeBain says only when she wants to be. May says Upper Peninsula, Mrs. Green Thumb. I don't know if we know what you mean by Upper Peninsula, May. Actually, just right above Maine, where I live. May, are you from up Canada? Rosanna wants to know. Hillbilly Holler says, poke, 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 LeBain. May says, no, I'm Michigander, Rosanna. Well, I've been to Lake Michigan. Flown over it a few times. It's a big lake. Takes you 10 minutes to get over it in a jet. Rosanna said Canada or Michigan. I think on this side. Yeah, that's right, Rosanna. You're right. Michigan does fall on both sides. I forgot about that. You lived in the up, May, Rosanna said. Hillbilly Holler wants to know where everyone's at. Amber and John says, I'm from Selma, Alabama, the deep south. That's cool. LeBain is from the south. Love southern food, Amber. Hillbilly Holler said, I'm in Tennessee. That's another beautiful state. Amber and John said, projects. May you are. I'm not. I don't think you finished that one, Amber. Rosanna, she's from Michigan. You want to take LeBain to the Upper Peninsula? Amber and John Homestead, a Yankee low. Yeah. When I was down south, they called us damn Yankees. May says it's beautiful up there. Yeah. Right now, though, it's colder than Well Digger's butt. Rosanna said, May, I lived in Muncie, Michigan. Amber and John said, I'm in Northwest Georgia right now. I enjoyed it in Georgia. LeBain says, Louisiana, bro. Who dat? Rosanna says, I'm in Washington State. May says, you're blessed. Amber and John says, I love you, Yankees. I don't like the Yankees. Santa's a Red Sox fan. Upper Peninsula is paradise to you. You like it in the cold, May? Come to Maine. Hillbilly Holler said, my wife is from Louisiana. Bain says, I'm originally from Opelousas. Hope I got that right. But now I'm near Monroe. Rosanna wants to know if you're around Muncie. It's beautiful. Amber John says, my husband is from Michigan. You married a damn Yankee. There you go. May says, I went to Muncie. Luna, what are you doing? A biscuit? Come on. Up. Right here. Come. Come. Come on. Come. You love snow? I love the snow. I just wish there could be such a thing as warm snow. Appaloosa. You had two of your children in Muncie? There you go. Amber John Homestead I was talking about literal Yankees. You're a Crimson Tide fan? Yeah, I'm a Boston Red Sox and New England Patriots. A lot of people hate Tom Brady, but yeah, they all want to be like Tom. Steve said you're from the deep South, Ohio. Yeah, I was from the deep South in Wisconsin, like 5 miles from the Illinois border. May says, I'm here closer to the Big D, suburb of the D. It's uh, it's pronounced Munasing. Yeah, that sounds like names. A lot of names in Wisconsin were Native American names, just like here in Maine, like Waukesha. Bain says hi, Stephen Tess. There's no such thing as yeah. Well, Amber, if you haven't watched Stephen Test, go to their live. Steve is a character, but he's a good character. He will make you laugh. He says, "Oh, the whole Deflate Gate, and people hate him just because he's broken every record out there, man. That's like the Red Sox. They have a strong base here in New England, but there's not a lot of people in the United States to care for them, or the Celtics. They are two all native names. Yep. May says so. You are now in Washington State, Rosanna. Amber and John said, Steve, I loved up on your channel. Thank you, Amber and John. Oh, that's wonderful tea. Wonderful tea. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Rosanna, tomorrow it's supposed to be 52 degrees here and raining. I mean, the weather can't make up its mind. I know I've lived here for what 30 some years now, and I know come the middle of January and February, it's going to be miserable. Stephen Test, thank you, Amber and John Homestead Projects. May says, LeBain, did you eat yet? I wouldn't mess with her too much, May. Remember, she's a pistol packing mama. One of those Americans that believe every citizen should have a right to defend themselves. 46 degrees there now, huh? Been some weird weather. What was it? Just 2 weeks ago, it was snowing in North Carolina, and not just a little bit. Come here, Luna. Come here. We can't go nowhere right now. Come here. Come here. Come. Come here. Up. Come on. Up and lay down. Good girl. Lay down. There. You're such a good girl. It's raining there again, Hillbilly Holler. Amber and John said, next 7 days will be 50 and 60s for the high here. That's cool. Hey, the Bane says, haha, May, I'm still stuffing my mouth. There you go. Oh, chicken pot pie? I don't blame you. Gee, we have a store here that you kind of got to check it all the time, like Dollar Tree or something. But every once in a while, they'll get in a big shipment of chicken breasts, and I like to go in there and buy a bunch of them when chicken breasts are 99 cents a pound. That would be a good time to cook me up a chicken pot pie. So I have one of those vacuum sealers, and you can vacuum seal anything. May says yummy. I am too. Our Dollar Tree though here in town, it's really small. It doesn't have the and we don't have a Dollar General. That's like 30 miles away. But it's really small, and they don't have all the items that the bigger ones do. Just like the Walmart here doesn't have everything that the Walmart in Waterville has. May says pot pie. Yes, pot pie is a wonderful thing. You got all your good. You got your meat and your vegetables. Yeah, the one here isn't. It's just a small one. I see other people, a lot of people on YouTube that go to the Dollar Tree, and they have a lot more things that they don't have any, like socks or things like that, and they're very limited on their food items. May says, I love the dollar store. I do too. Your town sounds like mine. Yeah, even the Walmart, it's just super Walmart because they have groceries, but they don't have half of the specials that they do at the one in Waterville, which is twice the size. Amber and John says, when I get my money, I'm going to do a video. Dollar Tree one. That'll be cool. Yeah, I don't know how big it is in your town, LeBain. There's only, 3,500 people in this town. You can go 10 miles either way and you're out in the middle of nowhere. Myself, I like that. You go somewhere where there's no street lights, no traffic, no horns or anything. There's so much socks in your dollar store. Yeah, they don't have them here. Like I said, they're very limited. They sell what they can, what sells. Your town has less than 800 people? That's cool. I like small towns. You haven't went to the Dollar Tree yet? You need to. If it's a big one, they have a lot of good deals. You wish today was Friday? Every day's a Friday to Santa Claus. Your town has 1,200? Well, that's cool. That's right in the town. Well, like I said, 5 miles out or 10 minutes out. Rosanna said, I can back you up and you've been there. Yeah. This town, we used to have a Wendy's and we don't have a Wendy's anymore. And then we had a Tim Hortons and they moved out. You lived in a town in Missouri that had a population of now 97. Wow, that's a small town. They said, I'm a dollar store kind of girl. There you go. Cody Hodges, good evening and welcome. I'm doing wonderful, thank you, and I hope you are. Happy holidays to you. Ho, ho, ho. Everybody say hello to Cody. It's been a good day. Every day that you're alive is a good day. May wants to know if there's any dollar stores in Ohio, Tess. We have more farmland than people here, and I'm pretty positive more cows than people. There you go. Cows are a wonderful thing. More, I've seen them do things on farms where they recycle the manure and use the gas from that to run equipment, which is quite a pretty cool thing. Doesn't go into the atmosphere then. Hillbilly Holler says, we had a general store, 9 churches, a feed mill, and 1 gas station. Yeah. I can tell you, growing up in Wisconsin, downtown, every other building was a bar. May says, I know, right, LeBain? Cody says, I know that's right, Grandpa. Amber and John says, I want to do a video at the flea market, but I'm not sure how cold it will be. Yeah. May says, you miss cows? Yeah, they have plenty of cows around here. Yes, exactly, Hillbilly. I've seen them do that in top of a small silo with a tarp over the top of it, and then pump that right to what was it? It was a hops dryer. It was actually a big fan and heater, and they could run a generator off in it. Mrs. or excuse me, Stephen Test said, but Steve want to go to Major and Walmart. Yeah, I don't like to go to Walmart myself. I go there because it's cheaper. Rosanna said when I lived in Maine, they didn't have dollar stores. When I went back 2 years ago, they were popping. Yes, they're popping up all over. Well, they had the Dollar Tree and then another one called the Dollar Store, which isn't really a dollar. Yeah, it's a dollar, but it's $5 or it's $3. Philippines has a lot of cow and caribou. Cows are a wonderful thing. Billy Holly says, I have 4. You have pet sparrows, chipmunks, and deer that I won't hunt. Well, there you go. I don't like deer meat myself. I've seen those people have those as pets, and they're a beautiful creature. Mrs. Green Thumb says, hello, Cody Hodges. May says she goes to their dollar store for her crafts. Rosanna said, my daughter's mother-in-law is from the Philippines. You can hand feed them? That's cool, Hillbilly. That's really cool. Cody Hodges says, hope you all have a good night. Talk to you later. Cody, thank you so much for coming in, man. Have a great evening and have a Merry Christmas if I don't see you again. God bless you. Vane says, our Walmart is so small that when we walk in the front door, we are greeted by first and then last name by the judge, no less, who is also the time pharmacist. Wow, that is small. Amber and John Homestead said, take care, Cody. May says, I can make her Hershey's Kisses roses for Mrs. LeBain and Tess. Well, there you go. Rosanna said, many hats, LeBain. Bain's laughing, Rosanna. Bain says, May, you make chocolate roses? Rosanna said, good night, Cody. Stephen Tess said, don't forget this. We have a lot of pigs and goats in the Philippines. Now, I like goats. I wouldn't mind having a few goats just for the milk because they do make a wonderful cheese, but I ain't going to eat them things. Stephen Tess says, yay, sounds good, sis May. May says, when you come and visit, you'll have it. LeBain says, Grandpa was picking, but pretty close to that kind of Walmart. I believe it. Small towns, people do wear many hats. Hillbilly Hollis says, our judge here drinks bourbon and smokes cigars while reading over court. Oh, boy. There you go. LeBain says, oh, yummy in my tummy, May. May says, at LeBain. Wearing overalls. There you go. The Hershey's Kisses chocolate, LeBain. You can melt any chocolate down. Your judge actually eats dinner with all the town folk. So when you're done eating, straight to jail or you go escaping. No escaping. May says, yes, Tess, we'll make you some. Me, I love me some chocolate. Billy Hollis said, I got nailed for speeding, 20 over, and he threw it out because I could pay cash court cost in cash that day. There you go. Sometimes that's all they wanted to take your money, you know. Rosanna said, I haven't seen Marie in here today. No, I hope she's well. I do, I do. But you know, Santa is going to be on live for a short time on Christmas Eve, you know, but not for very long because you know I got a lot of work to do that night. Your Billy Holler says it helps to slip them a pint of bourbon. Yeah, I'd rather. I think I'd slip them a jar full of Shine. Maybe she's doing Christmas stuff. I hope so. I hope she's just busy and couldn't make it. I hope everything's well with her. It is a busy time of year, and I do appreciate each and every one of you that come in here, take time away from your day. The bench is leading us to say, judges, wife is one who fixes the lunch, so either way, I'm screwed because when she's serving laxative in your food, she's waiting at the table without a care because he knows. Oh my goodness, that doesn't sound good. I watched a movie yesterday called Waiting. Man, it makes you wonder about going to restaurants. You watch that movie. Amber and John Homestead said, Hillbilly, I'm getting bourbon for New Year's. Yeah, you're not escaping. Tina Dandridge, good evening and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Hillbilly Holler said, I make my own bourbon. There you go. No, I did not do that on purpose, Tina. Heck no. Why would I do that? Heck no. Rosanna said, hello, Tina. Amber said, Hillbilly, I don't know how to brew my own. One thing, there you go, Tina. Amber John said, hi, Tina. Hillbilly said, if I had a wrench, I'd have to censor myself. I think Santa feels that way about himself. Hillbilly Holler said, I can teach you. I think he's talking about making that home brew. Yeah, it's real easy to set up a still. So I hope you're having a wonderful evening, Tina. Sure glad you took the time to come in here and say hello to Grandpa. May says, okay, Stan, I gotta go. I'm going to visit Miss Lebain channel to watch the collab. Yes, do. It's a wonderful video. You have a wonderful evening, May, and thank you so much for coming in. Do appreciate it. Bless you and your family. Hillbilly Holler, so you can actually make shine out of any alcohol. It's about watching temperatures and tasting. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You can distill wine and get alcohol out of that. Yes, good night, May. Yes, yes, she does, Tina. I messaged Colleen the other day. She'd been, I guess, it. Her words were hectic. I hope everything's okay with her. Amber John said, I'm a troll shooter in the live stream. That your mods for. Yeah. Amber John says, please teach me. May says, good night, everyone. Thank you. You're very welcome, May. Thank you for coming in. Do appreciate it. May says, bye, LeBain. LeBain says, love you, sis. Hillbilly Holler, the bad stuff is obviously bad. It stinks. Next cut smells sweet, but burns when it touches your lips. Yeah. There is a science to it, Hillbilly. No, I used to do it as a kid with one of my friends with a lab distilling thing. And we did it with wine. And yeah, it tasted terrible, but man, out of a couple gallons, you might get a pint, but it was it did what it was supposed to do. Amber and John says, good night, May. Ben says, love you, sis May. Hope May has a wonderful evening. Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. Finally got this one settled down a little bit. Crash, welcome back. Excuse me. Just welcome back, Crash. Amber and John says, hi, Crash. Crash said, hey, Amber. Glad you could make it back, Crash. Do appreciate it. Been a nice day here. I think the heater has come on twice, maybe. Jenna said, LOL, they just made me think when I was young, there was 6 of us kids, and my dad would draw a line and a label of the whiskeys. So, yeah, it got into it. Funny you should say that, Rosanna. I was sitting at one Christmas at a relative's house and drinking rum and Coke, and I'm thinking, I drank 3/4 of this bottle, and I'm not even catching a buzz on this, and I tasted it straight. My boys had drank about 3/4 of it and put the rest of what was in their back with water. Mind you, I wasn't too pleased. Oh, you're very welcome, Crash. Glad to have you. Rosanna said hi, Crash, and Crash said hi, Rosanna. But I do, Santa, like you said, Santa's going to have some spaghetti for dinner. I do love me some spaghetti. You did the same, but your dad caught us? Yeah. It was hard to tell with the rum. I should have known. They owned up to it. You think back about some of the funny things that your children do. You mean your brothers? Okay. Thank you for sticking around, LeBain. Appreciate it. Me, I'm gonna dirty some dishes up. There. Always gotta fix the hat and stuff. We don't want to look like a sloppy Santa. Crash says I'm the youngest in the family, so I always get to hear about the shit you pulled. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll hear about that. You're a Italian and you can cook some good pasta. There you go. Pasta's a wonderful thing. 37 and you're oldie? No. 37 is still very young. Gresh is awesome, Rosanna. Your husband's 30% Italian. Geez, I'm like, let's just say if I was a dog, I'd be a mutt. So I get German, Dutch, Norwegian, and Indian. Or should I say Native American? Your dad would say, I did it, so don't try it. He was from the New York City streets. Wow. Yeah, there were some times back then. You're German, Irish, and Indian? That's quite a mixture. Yeah, my great grandmother was Native and my mother was Native. I guess with my ancestors, not to make fun or anything, but at least they had the decency to marry somebody after they ripped them off. Because that's what we did with the natives. Hillbilly hollers, Rosanna, you're only Italian? Cool. Hillbilly holler says, I'm a hillbilly mongrel mutt with an awesome beard. There you go. The last time I trimmed mine, it was really full, like in my channel picture. You can hold your big liquor very well. There you go. Yeah, if I put my mind to it, during a party, I can put down a fifth of Jack Daniels. I'm one of those. I'm one of those happy people when I drink. Never been ugly when I've drank. Rosanna said, "LOL, hillbilly." Yeah, if you can grow an awesome beard, hillbilly, you got it made. I feel neither one of my two youngest sons can grow a very good beard. Rosanna says, "I hold mine well too." She carries her in a paper bag. Hillbilly Holler says he knows how to hold her liquor by the ears. Crash says, "Same here. When I drink enough to get buzzed, I'm happy the rest of the night." There you go. Crash says, "LOL, hillbilly." Yeah, I do get a hangover though. And again, I can say I've drank some moonshine right from West by God, Virginia, and I didn't get a hangover from that. You know, that stuff there, I'm sure you could take and put that in your car and then race it. You're from West Virginia? Well, the place I got it from when I was in the military, a friend of mine was from a town called Beckley. And they made sure I got some. I'm sure they did it just for show, but they made sure I got a jar full. And it's weird, but it I don't know. I'd say it was strong and smooth at the same time. I enjoyed it. You know, again, it doesn't have all those bad things in it. Santa said, "Hillbilly, you a police officer?" You supplied Beckley? There you go. That's some beautiful country there. Beautiful. If I'm not mistaken, I think Beckley was a mining town. And I hope they're digging up the coal there again and creating all kinds of jobs. Ring the bell for good jobs. Billy Holly said we shoot guns and speed with go-karts on the street. There you go. Well, there's towns here not too far away where they have streets where you can take your four-wheelers on because a lot of people don't have cars, they just have four-wheelers. Weight Watchers Mom on a Budget, good evening and welcome. Hope you're having a great evening. Crash says, nice hillbilly. Rosanna said, Weight Watchers, hello. Thank you so much for coming in. Forty-seven miles an hour. You need 25 on the street with a go-kart. Crash says, hey, Weight Watchers. Yes, I'm the smoking Santa. I know I should have had a pipe so I didn't look so much out of place, you know. Amber John says, I like raising heck on your four-wheeler. There you go. Four-wheelers are a lot of fun. Weight Watchers Mom on a Budget said, hi, Crash. Hillbilly Holler said, hey, Mama. Weight Watchers said, hi, Hillbilly. Amber says, hi, Weight Watchers. I'm supposed to say smoking hot. Did you hear there, Heather, that tomorrow we're supposed to have 52-degree weather and rain? Which, you know, I'll take it this time of the year, but it is a little odd. Weight Watcher said, hi, Amber and John. Amber and John says, LOL, hillbilly. Yeah, yeah, we're supposed to have that in the morning, but geez, by 11 o'clock, it's going to be up in the 40s, and then a high of 52. It is, Crash, very unusual. That just tells me January and February is going to be terrible because the Farmer's Almanac's already said it's supposed to be one of the worst winters ever. You got to drive all over the place this morning? Amber John says, Hillbilly, where are you at? Smoking Santa. If you got 'em, smoke 'em. Hillbilly's in Hartsville, Tennessee. Tennessee is a beautiful place. You know, I can pretty much say every state has its own beautiful thing to offer. You know, the United States has some beautiful country. I mean, I love the fact that right now, if I was to drive 16 hours, I'd go from this weather to 70 and 80-degree weather in Florida. Amber and John want to know how far you're from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hillbilly Holler says, I have 11 miles of roads I ride on. That's cool. Crash said, agreed. Minnesota, I recommend the North Shore and Boundary Waters. Yeah, every state, man, every state. Hillbilly says Chattanooga, it's like 1.5 hours. I was in Chattanooga in November. Hey, I know that, Weight Watchers. I do know that. But I know about where you live, and there's some beautiful places to go fishing there. Do have some nice corner stores. I know I was telling people that, I can go 5, 10 miles up the road and there won't be any street lights and no cars, no nothing. Amber and John says, Hillbilly, then you were 2.5 hours from me. Hillbilly Holly says, L24 north to 231 north. Yes, yes. Emden Pond's a beautiful place. I'm sure you're familiar with that, Heather. Amber says, I know where I-24 is. Peter Deli, good evening and welcome. Everybody say hello to Peter. Yes, good evening or good morning, Australia. Crash says, wow, I'm jealous, Weight Watchers. Yeah, I could tell you though, I've been on lakes here in Maine, and when the wind is blowing and it's 20 degrees below zero, you learn how to stay warm. Rosanna said, hello, Peter. Crash said, hello, Peter. Yes, hello and welcome, Peter. Weight Watchers says, Crash, it's no big deal. After a while, we even swim in it. I have a good pool. Yeah, the water here is very cold. Kids like to swim in it. Hillbilly Holler, you have a boat and kayaks? That's cool. Crash says, LOL, rock on. Weight Watcher says, me too, Hillbilly. Well, a blessed Christmas to you as well. And best wishes to you, Peter. Appreciate that. Crash says, a very blessed Christmas to you, Peter. Hillbilly Holler said, Mom, let's go fishing. They do have some good ice fishing here. That's when you catch the best trout. Amber and John says, Hillbilly, I love going to Jasper, Tennessee. It's beautiful there. Yes, the lake is all stocked up, definitely. And some big, beautiful trout. And they are tasty. Peter said, what's the weather like in the States? Well, Peter, here it's going back and forth. Freezing and cold, and now going to be rainy and up in the 50s. Weight Watchers said cold here, Peter. It is. Hillbilly says, Jasper isn't that far, really? Mom, where are you at? Hillbilly asks. Yes, Maine, not too far from me. We know that we're going to have just a little warm spell. It hasn't been bad the last couple weeks, but we're going to get hit hard. We'll have 20, 30, and 40 below zero. Both, Peter, rainbow and brown trout. And one called togue, which is a lake trout. But they're all good. Amber and John says, Hillbilly, maybe a spring meet and greet. That would be cool for you guys. Yeah, we could get flooding because the ground is frozen. I live right next to a brook. All I got to do is open up my closet and lift up the cubbyhole thing to the cellar, and I can see if the water's coming in. Billy Heller said, Amber, absolutely. We are planning a meet and greet cookout and go-kart ride in the spring. That'd be cool. Crash said, we're having a weird year where there's barely snow so far, but we've had other years where already 1 foot. Yeah. Yeah, I remember no snow at this time of the year in the past. But never this warm. I've never seen it 50 degrees in the end of December. Then again, they were having snow in North Carolina. Peter says, here in Australia it's summer, but we have had flooding also. Well, I hope everybody is safe. Yes, we are. In January and February, it's going to hit us hard, Weight Watchers. Really hard. The only thing you try to prepare for it, but some days all you can do is stay warm. Amber and John says, Peter, I want summer badly. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to the spring. You have to love Maine in the spring and the summer. It is, and the fall. It is so beautiful. You see the Puget Sound? That's cool. Yeah, you're up there where they go out and do the crab fishing and stuff. Okay. I just wondered. I didn't know if you wanted everybody to know your name, but I don't have a problem calling you Heather. Everybody say hello to Heather. Amber says, okay, Heather, hon. Peter says, I prefer winter. Summer gets too hot. It gets hot here in Maine, Peter, but not really hot. It gets more humid than hot, but it is beautiful here. Crash said, copy that, Heather. Rosanna said, it is beautiful, Maine. I miss it every day. Yeah, I just, as you get older, the winters get harder and harder to deal with. I don't care. Not like anyone will ever be able to find me and kill me. That's right. But they got a hunt for you in Maine to get you. And then they need to remember that you got a right to protect yourself in Maine. Because your mom has guns and stuff. That's cool. I do love summer. I love going to the beaches in Maine in summer, but the spring is really nice. Where you got 60 degrees during the day and upper 40s at night. Yeah, the winters, Rosanna, just it's hard on the bones. You do have to. Well, yeah, especially you're more out in the country, Heather. Yeah, there's, you want to. There's no lions or tigers, but there's bears. Heather has guns and stuff. Yeah, that's all right. That's another funny thing. People that want to have all this gun control. I can tell you, the crime in Maine dropped 20% when they did the concealed carry law. You know, a lot of people lose their courage when they don't know who's packing. Why shouldn't? And I don't have any problem and never had with any police, sheriff, state troopers or anything. God bless them for the work that they do, but you know what? If you call 911, it's going to take them, 4 or 5 minutes to get to your home. By then you could be dead. Myself, I'm going to protect myself and my loved ones. You just have deer in Georgia, Amber? Exactly, Crash. I would call you mama, but not my mom. There are barely any police around here. Yes, you're in one of those places where you get probably by a sheriff. And that police were never really designed to keep us safe. They were designed to arrest people that broke the law. Our safety comes from ourselves. Hillbilly says like one hot mama, but not mom. Hi, Grandpa. This is Tess. I'm listening. I don't know what happened. I can't type her message on chat using Stephen Tess. Wow. Well, I hope what you're using there isn't broke. You got pulled over by a lady cop and she let you go. Every time I've ever been pulled over, I don't think I've ever got a ticket. All you got to do is be respectful. Mrs. Green Thumb says, hello, Weight Watchers mom on a budget. Mrs. Green Thumb, that is Heather. Weight Watchers mom said, hi, Mrs. Green Thumb. You have for speeding? Some will. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna protect myself, and I thank God I live in a state where I can. When you look at some of these other ones, little kids getting shot and stuff, because you got to face the fact, the people that are breaking the law, they don't care. They're going to get a gun and use it anyways. When cops pull you over, you get man cleavage don't work. No, hillbilly holler. You drive a lot everywhere, so my chances increase. LOL. Got to go bathe, Grandpa. I'm done with my dishes. Love you very much, everyone on the next. Stephanie, thank you so much for coming in. I do appreciate it, and much love to you and yours. As always, have a great evening. Hope to talk to you soon. Much love. Crash says I've had a couple of citations with a fee to pay, but nothing that went on my driving record. Yeah, I mean, Weight Watchers, excuse me, Heather said, gotta love the man cleavage. Oh, there you go. Well, I have some man cleavage. Crash said, take care, LeBain. Yes. Have a very blessed evening, Stephanie. Hillbilly Holler said, ooh, Weight Watchers, Mom, please pull me over. Heather says, only if I can use the cuffs. Oh, there you go. So now you're talking Santa's kind of talk. Just got to be respectful. I know I have a hard enough job as it is. Yeah, it's I got pulled over, Heather. I got pulled over in Winslow, and it was a young rookie police officer. Hillbilly Holler says I can supply the cuffs and the nightstick. But I got pulled over, and I said, "Why'd you pull me over?" And he said, "Well, your plate light's out." And I said, "Will you mind if I get out?" And he said, "No." And I get out and walked in the back, and said, "My plate light's not out." And he looked at me. He says, "Well, to be honest with you, I pulled you over because you had a ponytail and you're driving a van." Wait, Hillbilly Holler says, "Yeah, nightstick." Heather says, "I dealt with criminals for 8 years at the jail. They are a pain in the ass. They are." I was a mental health worker, Heather, for 21 years, so most of ours came out of the jail. Crash says, "Whoa, what's going on here, you guys?" Mrs. Green Thumb says, "Wow, Weight Watchers, mom on a budget." Heather said, "Hillbilly is playing with his nightstick." That happens sometime. You know, Christmas time, some people to get lonely. Crash is laughing. Excuse me. Hillbilly Holler, only because I don't have a lady cop to correct you. There you go. Heather's laughing. I can I can see that. I don't see any reason why anybody would block you in here, Tess. And if they did, it's something that'd definitely be corrected. No, they're to to make that I don't think anybody can block you. You are a mod. You could go try to get pulled over, Heather says. You can't enter the chat. That's crazy. Hill- Hillbilly Holler said, "My luck, I would get a transgender cop." Well, thank you for listening. That's funny you should mention that. That Miss Universe there. I know Tess knows what I'm talking about because she posted videos on it. The runner up on that was a transgender male. Just saying. No, I agree with you, Hillbilly. I mean, myself, I think if I was a woman, I would be offended by something like that because it took almost 200 years for women to be able to vote in this country. And, no matter how you think about someone's rights, I mean, it's a scientific fact that men have more bone and muscle structure, and you know, we have it in sports now, and then now somebody's going to enter a woman's contest. Myself, like I said, I would be offended by that. I wouldn't be backing it up. We had a prisoner at the jail when we went to strip search her. She was a he. Yeah, and you know, to each their own, but you still carry the genes of a man or a woman, no matter what a doctor went and surgically did to you. Biologically, you are still a man or a woman. Like I said, I don't have any ill feelings for any group of people. Yeah, I know, ain't that something, hillbilly? I mean, it's, you know, do we go to that extreme or we let anything like that happen just so we don't offend somebody? I mean, it does go, it goes too far a lot of times. I mean, here in Maine now, at the high school, and I imagine the other schools too, they can't sing White Christmas anymore because somebody finds that racial. When they're not talking about any race, they're talking about dreaming of having snow at Christmas time. Yes, you would have gotten beat up. 6'4", 6'4", 200-pound man fighting a 5'8", 160-pound lady, and that's fair. Plus, the man was a former NFL player. You know, that's unbelievable that we would let something like that happen in this society when someone can die from that. Oh, I know there's no. I mean, and I hear, I don't know for a fact, but I hear in California that they banned Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer because there's bullying. You know, I mean, I don't care what you do or say nowadays. It's going to have some type of racial or or religious implication, and it's going to upset somebody. Yeah, there's are a few racists in Maine. I would say, Heather, not a lot. I've been down south, and you know, everybody's blacks don't like whites, and whites don't like blacks. Where I went, people do get offended. I mean, they look for things. I mean, Bing Crosby probably rolling over in his grave, man, thinking that they're not playing his song anymore. If Billie Hollis is done ban our national anthem in our country and burn our flag, and that's okay. Plus, happy holidays instead of Merry Christmas. Yes, exactly. Well, you know what? I'd Grandpa take an ass whooping someone try to burn a flag in front of me. They're going to have to knock me to the ground and pull that flag out of my hands. Because you know what? And I hear people say, well, you know, I don't hurt or kill anybody in the world, and I wish it was different. You know what? So don't I. But we still kill each other. And everything else in between that is just trivial bullshit, pardon my language. I mean, you can kill somebody, but you got to do it in a moral way. I mean, how ridiculous is that? No, I know when I got out of the army in 1978, there was still a lot of hate from the Vietnam War. People would avoid me and walk around me when I was in the airport. Mothers would pull their children away from me because they were afraid, you know. Everyone around there is white. Yeah, we have a couple of black people here in Skowhegan. One of them went into a burning mobile home a couple years back and pulled their son, saved their lives. I agree, hillbilly. That's one of the freedoms of this country. If you don't like it, get the hell out. I mean, why? It's the same concept on YouTube. People coming to your channel and being disrespectful and giving you dislikes and talking rude and swearing and things like that, being disrespectful. It's just like that. If you don't like it in this country, why are you here? If you don't like someone on YouTube, why are you going to their channel? I don't understand that. Yes, it's Officer Williams, and he did right in the mobile home park up off in North Ave. He did save a woman and her son. They were both unconscious from the smoke. What, Luna? I don't have nothing for you, sweetie. Where's your ball? Get it. Can pull you over. There you go. You work on North Ave? Where do you work at on North Ave? There's not too many places there. So I would definitely stop in and say hello, Heather. If you got something to protest or speak out on, it should be done without disrespecting the flag that represents people who have their lives. Exactly. You know, find a different way to protest. Of course, people do that because they're going to get the most reaction. I mean, it befuddles me. It really does. I mean, if you have so much hate, then why are you here? Oh, you work for hospice. Well, see, I don't know where the hospice place is. I know I used to work for ESM, and they have an office on North Avenue, right there by the ice cream place. It's okay, Hillbilly. I get really passionate about that myself, and unfortunately, I mean, I've been called everything in the book from Hitler to you name it, just for liking Lee Greenwood's song "Proud to Be an American." Yeah, I don't watch regular TV. I watch YouTube, so I watch the things I want to watch. Right down the road from ESM. Okay, they do have good ice cream there. I like their ice cream there much better than I do on the island. You got called hot pants by an 85-year-old man? There you go. You know, Heather, just because we get older doesn't mean we lose our taste for good-looking women, you know. Billy Holler says, I've been cussed out for wearing a flag on my shirt. I dared them to stomp on that flag. Come here, Luna. Come here. No, come here. Come here. Not right this minute. I know. Come up and lay down. Come on. Come on. Lay down. Crash said, LOL, Heather. Hillbilly Holler said, Heather, that's because you are. Well, they are. Oh, Heather, that's funny. You don't get paid enough, huh? Well, seeing how you brought that up, Heather, how much more money to do something like that? You know, Santa might get a request like that from somebody, so I got to know how much it's going to cost. Oh, that's great. Oh, you made me laugh on that one. You can't even type the rest of what he said. Well, oh my goodness. I think that's somebody that I think that's somebody that's a dirty old man. Someone would actually pay you. So like 300 ish. Hillbilly Holler, let me tell you, Santa Claus would pee on somebody for $300. I live in Maine. $300 is a lot of money. Crash said, Heather been watching too much Pornhub. They have that on Pornhub? Heather should never been on Pornhub. No, Hillbilly said. I think Hillbilly's still waiting to see if that 300 ish was a good number, Heather. Good old golden showers. Yeah, if they're paying $300 for that, I'm gonna supplement my income. You know, if someone wants to videotape Santa Claus peeing on him and give me $300, I'm all for it. And there you go. Heather said, I'll pee on anything for $300. Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't think Hillbilly that they're gonna have any selection on there after a while. It'll say, are you a human being? That'll be about it. We had a lecture at work about identifying transgenders. Oh, I know. See, you most likely have the same guidelines you have to follow that I did working in the mental health field, which some of it is so ridiculous. Heather said, "Come on over with your 300, Hillbilly." Well, they Well, Heather, if I went down like 150 with them on that, we went half. Can we come together? Crashes a few jobs are apps are like that. Oh, they have the question right on there. I do too, Heather. You know, and this whole thing about a, a male going into the bathroom with one of my granddaughters. Why should I like that? Why should I be okay with it? What about how I feel? What about my feelings? I'm gonna have to come in there. I'm gonna have to do probably 5 or 6 months in jail because I'm gonna come in there and pistol whip your ass. Bill Hollis says, all I got at Heather is I don't slip and fall. You got a small bladder? Jeez. What, Luna? What? Talk to me. Tell me. Well, tell me. What? Tell me more. Really? Oh my goodness. Peter says you're fascinated with the American accent. Well, I can't. I can say, Peter, I'm fascinated with the Australian accent. Hillbilly says we are total messes. LOL. It's a Maine accent. Yeah, I do. It took me a long time to pick that up, Heather, but I do talk like a Maina. I do have a dooryard, and I do have a sideboard. Hot messes. Yeah. Sucks going to the female bathroom. We have places here where there's two different bathrooms and they show either or on the bathroom door, which is, you know, that's a single thing though, where you go in there one person and you lock the door, and that's the way bathrooms should be. Well, guys, I have I have somebody demanding my attention here, so I think I'm going to call this an evening. Yes, Luna, hold on just a minute. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. And I don't use the family bathroom in Walmart, Heather. But yes, Luna needs to go out and use the bathroom. But I hope everybody has a great evening and thank you so much for stopping in. I do appreciate it. Much love to everybody and have a great night. Peace.